Think about the simple words you use every single day. Love, eat, sleep, friend. Where did they come from? Many of them began their journey a very long time ago. They started with the Anglo-Saxons. These were Germanic tribes who crossed the North Sea. They settled in Britain more than 1,000 years ago. Their arrival marked a profound shift on the island. The languages they spoke would mix and merge, slowly forming what we now call Old English. It was a language spoken in Hall's Fields, a language for stories, laws, daily life. It is the deep, foundational root of the English we speak today. This ancient language did not simply vanish, it evolved. Over many centuries, Old English absorbed new words, new influences. It changed after the Norman conquest in 1066 when French became the language of the court. Yet the core of the language remained stubbornly Anglo-Saxon. This resilience is a story in itself. It tells us about the people who spoke it and the culture they built. Understanding this journey is like being a word detective. The first and most immediate connection we have to the Anglo-Saxons is through our language. Their words form the bedrock of modern English. These are not fancy, academic words. They are the words for the most fundamental parts of our lives. Mother, father, house, home, water. Earth, we learn these first as children. They feel simple, strong, direct us because they've been with us so long. Family, natural world, basic human needs. This core vocabulary gives English its distinctive character. Anglo-Saxon influence shows up in place names across the UK. Ham, Nottingham, Ton, Southampton, Ford, Oxford. For an American student, these patterns demystify English geography. It shows how language describes and organizes the world. And it still happens today. Naming streets and towns in America. Our grammar is a legacy of that period. Many complex words came later from Latin and French, but the underlying sentence structure is Germanic. Subject, verb, object. A second vital connection stretching from Anglo-Saxon England to modern America is found in our system of law. Long before the United States was founded, England was developing a unique legal tradition known as the common law. This system is fundamentally different from legal codes found in many other parts of the world, which are based primarily on comprehensive written statutes passed by a legislature. Common law, in contrast, is built upon precedent. This means that decisions made by judges in past cases become the foundation for ruling on new similar cases. It is a system that grows and evolves through real-world disputes rather than abstract principles alone. The roots of this idea can be traced back to the Anglo-Saxon period, local courts' reliance on custom and community standards. While the system was formalized and expanded significantly after the Norman conquest, the core principle of looking to past practice to guide present action was already taking hold. This concept of precedent, or stare decisis as it is known in Latin, is a cornerstone of the American legal system today. Finally, the cultural influence that began in Anglo-Saxon England has profoundly shaped the modern world in which every American student lives. This is not to say that English culture is superior,